each of you, just as you need your physical exercises so that your body can show up and function when, how, and where you need it, you need your spiritual exercises for your soul, your mind, your thoughts, your mind, your intellect, how you filter those thoughts, your heart, your energy, emotion, your feelings, and your will, how you act all of that out. We call those four components mind, intellect, heart, and will. We call those four parts your soul. They need exercises, y'all, right? That's your emotional and your mental health. You need your thoughtful health. Your thoughtful health, your emotional health, your mental health. You need to have exercises so that those aspects of your health are strong and functioning. And so the midday moment is committed to supporting, cheering for you, sharing out loud some of the spiritual exercises that I do, or at least demonstrations of the work that I do in my spiritual exercise so that you can be encouraged as well. All right. I'm your host, Dr. Davina Jones. I have the pleasure of serving as the assistant spiritual leader of today's church and as the fivefold general for Church of the Everlasting Kingdom. In fact, Church of the Everlasting Kingdom, also known as COTEC, we are in Baltimore, Maryland, our headquarters. We are in the midst of our annual Increase 2026, which stands for individuals networking through covenant relationships, embracing excellence and accountability and spirituality. Um, uh, I think I got the E's mixed up. Embracing accountability and spirituality and excellence. All right. That's the acronym for increase. And so we're here to keep growing in our health, keep growing in the harmony of relationships, to keep growing in our wealth cycle so that our purpose has the provision it needs to manifest. All right. So those of you that are close by in the Baltimore area, come on over and join with us. We're at the Doubletree here at in Pikesville. I think that's how I say it, the Doubletree at Pikesville. All right. And I took a break from our conference. We just got through on a session for caregiving, making sure that we are postured and positioned to care for our family members, even as they age. That's a real thing, y'all. Okay, that's a real thing. As our spiritual leader said the other week, some of us are so concerned about speaking in tongues. Well, guess what? You've been gifted to speak in English too. And in speaking in English, that means there's some earthly things for us to do. We use the spiritual to take care of the earthly. This is not about being so spiritually minded that you're no earthly good. Okay. All right. So a part of my spiritual exercise recently has been sharing affirmations from this catalog that's called Kingdom 365. It's organized by day, by the numerical day of the year. So this is day 204 of 2026. And it gives you an affirmation, gives you a background scripture, because it's faith-based. Okay, you got to do it how it works for you, because you can do this thing. You can read scripture, you can read the Bible literally. Good luck. You can work with it as literature, and you can work with it as life application. We dibble and dabble in all three, and then we really pull on that life application. So the life application empowerment for today. If you go back to Genesis, if you go back to the Genesis, if you go back to the beginning, you will find the revelation. When you're in a situation and you get a little tossed to and fro, go back to the beginning. In therapy, they often ask you things like, about a feeling, and they'll say, well, how old is this feeling, or how old are you? They're taking you back to the beginning, because there are some truths that were being signaled to you before you got distracted with all this other stuff. And so a lot of times therapy will tell you, let's think about when you were 3, 4, 5, or they might not throw the number. They'll ask you some things and then guide you to recall, and where are you? How do you feel in your soul? This is the 3-year-old me talking. This is the 10-year-old me talking. Let's go back. When you get a little lost, you go back to the beginning to get the revelation. The background scriptures, Revelation 1:8, that God is the Alpha and the Omega. And so when you're aiming to figure out the conclusion, what's on the other side of this, go back to the Alpha. When you're looking for the Omega, go back to the Alpha. Go back to the beginning. Get back to the origin of your thoughts and your feelings in this situation. Get back to, because if not, you'll get lost in debating about the toothpaste, and this ain't got nothing to do with no toothpaste. You get lost in debating about the color of the casket, and this ain't got nothing to do with the color of the casket. You'll get lost in debating all of these things until you go back to alpha. The alpha will tell you, the vision will tell you the outcome. The alpha will tell you the omega. I'm encouraging you today. If you feel stuck in a big old question, in a big old debate, go back to the beginning. Go back to the Genesis. That's gonna help you. That's a demonstration of how I do my spiritual exercises so that my soul can function, my mind, my intellect, how I filter these thoughts and these communications and these experiences, my feelings, my energy, emotion, my heart, my intuition, and my will, the choices I'm gonna make about all of these thoughts and feelings. Yes. So I'm sharing with you out loud so you can be encouraged. All right. I gotta go. I'm going back into the next session. I love you. I bless you. Make sure you like and share. I know I dated this affirmation by where we are and all of that, but it's okay. Get the good out of it, whether it's a replay or not. You get the good out of it, okay? I bless you. I love you. Blessings to all who are able to join us live, and blessings to all the replay people. All right, take care. God bless you. God be you. Take care.